You're listening the Virtual CISO podcast, providing the best insight on information security and security IT advice to business leaders everywhere.
So setting a baseline for the conversation, what is TISAX?
So for me, TISAX is different things. So first of all, it's something that was done by the automotive industry for the automotive industry. So it's really coming from that industry. So it's, on one hand, it's a set of requirements. You have certain things that you need to do, and those are all listed down in something that's called VDA-ISA, Information Security Assessment or Self-Assessment. So this is one part of TISAX. On the other hand, TISAX is also something that you can use to secure your own company regarding information security, but you can also use it downstream your supply chain to make your supply chain more secure or more reliable. And also, talking about security or about the different things a little bit later on, I'm sure we will dive into the different audit objectives and labels that are associated with the possibility along the supply chain. And TISAX is also the rules and guidelines on how to do the assessments according to this requirement or these requirements. And last but not least, it's the TISAX portal itself, where you can share your information on the assessments you've taken. So this is the point where every information regarding TISAX can be seen by any participant that has been granted access to this information. So if you are a supplier and you want to do business with a new OEM, you simply say, I already did my TISAX assessment. Here is the authorization to view my results, and that's it. So it's not a simple thing to, TISAX is more like a concept, I would say.
Mm-hmm. So in terms of, you mentioned automobiles and you mentioned OEMs. Obviously, this was pioneered, TISAX is pioneered by the German automotive industry, right? VW, Porsche, VW, Porsche, Audi, Mercedes, BMW. Are there other participants now? I had heard rumors that some of the other core OEMs were going to get involved with it.
You're right. So at least some French manufacturers are participating as well, and also the US automotive manufacturers are in close cooperation, I would say. There are some that have their own standard, but they are accepting TISAX assessments as equivalent for their standard as well. So it's getting international.
Yeah, and I think why, like you said, TISAX is a little hard to explain. Much like ISO 27001, which it's based on, it is both a selection of good practices and an attestation framework all rolled into one.
Correct, with all the regulations and everything that you need. So, yeah.